Hi angels, it's ArielCH here, and welcome to another commentary video. Today we will be talking about Ultranium again. I know this is going to be a big one because Ultranium has done something shocking. So according to Ultranium, she made a video. She did a live stream exposing Michelle and CMP Diva, aka Natali, live, exposing them for faking the allegations that they were both making about both of content creators being Glider Guy and another being SMG4, who has retired, by the way. And yes, this is epic news because Ultranium decided to do this because she thought it would be funny to just make them both admit it by deciding to destroy their careers in a way that's so leveled up. Now, I'm okay with the way that Ultranium is doing is like revealing this evidence, even though her friend Esmira hasn't even spoken with her in a while. But I mean, Esmira, one of her good friends, had evidence about this person still, and it's still in the Discord server to this day. I mean, I can talk about it now if you want. Alright, so in this live stream, Ultranium shows evidence that she has evidence from her friends, because her friends have evidence. Well, basically, she has evidence from her good friend Esmira, and then she made a new evidence. It said it to edit one of the fake screenshots that Natali made to expose her. And this is what Ultranium did this time. So here we are. So in the live stream, she shows evidence from both Esmira and then herself at the time, for a purpose being right here. And accordingly, Esmira had screenshots as well as a document called the GUC evidence document. Accordingly, if you don't realize, Natali is actually the same person who had said some inappropriate things to a minor by the name of Pac and got away with it. And at the same time, Esmira was a victim at the time as well. And I have to tell you this, Esmira is 15 years old, by the way. And Natali is 17, which is very messed up, by the way. Like, what the freak? And the reason I found out this is because, well, Natali's behavior is pretty toxic. Like, threatening to, like, basically they are threatening to dox a person and stuff. And it's very gross how Natali is a doxer at this moment. And yeah, even the screenshots show discussions between Natali and the minor being Akuma, who is 13. Another shocker is the fact another person that's a victim is named Ismail, and we got Tills, who is also in the situation as well. Username Spawn, and Pac. Basically, Pac is one of the is one of those victims at the story, and Esmira shows proof here. And I know some people are gonna believe Esmira here at the time, but I know that Esmira started. Well, let me get this straight. So Esmira had an identity by the name of Kiori Buddies, which is supposedly a joke channel, supposed to be pretending to be Buds for Buttles if Buds for Buttles was different and doesn't post the same content. Now, Kiori is better than the original Buds because this person doesn't do animal abuse content, which I'm glad they don't. And they hate the UTTP, which is epic. Like, I'm so proud of this person for hating on the UTTP though. But when things started to escalate, and if you look into their community posts, they started siding with Natali, a YouTuber that they exposed it, by the way. Here's proof. If you look into their entire community posts, not these guys, those community posts have nothing to do with Natali. This community post, the current community post says Glider Guy just G-worded someone, and there's a comment from a username is Michi Gotcha saying, "What the? He's disgusting." And I think they're believing in Natali because they think Natali is telling the truth, when all of a sudden they both have Natali's dark past exposed, and I can prove it. So one of their channels, so basically Natali has a new channel by the name of CMP Diva, who has over 1.37k subscribers and is posting the same content as her other self would do. And this time it's very messed up. She started falsely accusing Glider Guy of being a predator without actual proof. And I have a reason to prove why this is messed up. Spreading defamation on people online is just so... Well, let's just say it's pretty stupid. It has over 9 likes, but no one is disliking. Why? Because they didn't even choose to click the dislike button. What the freak? Anyways, let me look into this. If you don't know, in the video, basically Natali shows fake screenshots depicting Glider Guy as a creep and use it as like, but and making fake evidence on him. However, if you can tell by the handwriting in this text, it's written by Natali. Because you can see that this is Natali's handwriting in the text. And Melly decided to edit this entire screenshot to prove everyone that that's Natali's handwriting. Now that's very epic. Another one. This is also Natali's handwriting. Natali even shows AI-generated images that she made on, let's say, ChatGPT, if you don't know. Basically, if you don't know, both of the channels being Natali and Michelle use ChatGPT to generate AI-generated images of both YouTubers just to expose them for no reason. Isn't that messed up? Considering the fact that they did nothing wrong, they decided to do it because they thought it's allowed to make deepfakes on the platform. And you know, making deepfakes can go against the YouTube TOS. It can. And then in the end of the video, they said to go subscribe to the Michelle user and say bye, guys. And in the end, it's just an end part of Natali herself. And that's it. That's just it. Also, the outro looks really cute, but like, I don't think this outro belongs on the Natali channel. Because, why? Why is it there, and you see a kid's car being used in the outro? I forgot to mention, even Natali is a creep to children. So why is Natali trying to use this to spread defamation to probably... I have to say this. Natali is spreading defamation to clear his own image, basically. That is not cool, by the way, Natali. You did a lot of disgusting things, but in reality, you are doing this to clear your image? How crazy are you? Like, you keep getting away with those creepy behaviors to expose innocent creators that did nothing to you. How could you? Continue. In the comment section, Kiori decided to make this comment saying he's jealous. But I wanted to discuss this again. Kiori is not a fan of this person. They're still not a fan of Natali, but they're doing this as an undercover play because they're going undercover as a fan so that it will be easy to expose the dark truth behind this Natali person. And I mean, Natali is a creep. How the heck is Natali getting away with this by exposing innocent creators for no reason? This is just so unfair, okay? Like, the internet doesn't want that. Remember, guys, if everyone is spreading defamation on the platform, just don't interact with them, don't comment, don't exactly do what they're... Just don't look into their content. Instead, just report the channels that post that stuff. But if you know that they are joking, I hope they're trolling. If they're not trolling, I'm not okay with it. Because I know that this way is basically just to clear their image, and yet I know that because I found out that even Michelle is a creep. And Melly had decided to do something shocking, exposing Michelle as well, by editing the screenshot of the false allegation she made on SMG4, because she know the handwriting is written by Michelle. This is what I have to say. Like, I'm glad that Melly is doing God's work, fighting to protect children from 2 disgusting individuals who wanted to do gross things to them. 2 YouTubers, being Natali the Cat, aka CMP Diva, and Michelle Team Gamer, aka Nick Team Gamer. You two, these 2 creeps, they want attention. They want the fame. And this is why I'm not okay with it. If they keep on doing that, please just don't watch their content and ignore. Also, don't dox them. That's also not gonna help because if you want to become a criminal, that would make you a bad person. You could go to jail if you dox somebody. So just please don't dox people as well. It's not gonna stop them. Thank you. Bye.